Hello, universe. Welcome to my world. We do Angelina Jordan videos on this channel, and she's covered over 200 songs. She's done the jazz classics, she covers contemporary songs, and she even does movie soundtracks. She's done a James Bond song, Diamonds Are Forever, and she's even done the theme song from Love Story. And today we're looking at the soundtrack from a very famous movie, and this song, originally in Italian, is called Bruc la Terre, and the English title of the song is Speak Softly, Love, and you may know it much better as the theme song from The Godfather. To introduce us to the song, let's hear the most popular version from 50 years ago from Andy Williams. As soon as you hear it, you will recognize this song.
Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your words, the tender trembling moments start. We're in a world, our very own, sharing a love that only few have ever known.
That was in the 70s, but this tune actually comes from a 1958 Italian comedy, and it sounds as if this music is actually being performed by a brass band. Completely different feel to it. It almost sounds slapstick. And there are many other versions of the song. Let's hear a couple of operatic versions. Catherine Jenkins is a Welsh opera singer who's made a very smooth crossover into the world of pop. And Jonathan Antoine is an English tenor. And they both have very impressive operatic voices. That last version was actually in Italian. Let's hear a couple of more foreign language versions. Also in Italian is Andrea Bocelli, and then we're going to hear a version in Ukrainian from Sofia Rotaru. Brucia la luna in cielo e io brucio d'amore. Fuoco che si consuma come lume cori.
О, не мовчи, о, лиш скажи, що любиш, я прошу тебе, скажи.
Now we're going outside of the box and we're hearing a couple of versions that are most unexpected. We're going to hear a hard rock version on the guitar from Slash, from Guns N' Roses. And then we're going to hear a hip-hop mashup version from Mac Dre, who was a rapper out of San Francisco.
Sipping martinis, eating scampi and linguine, making blunts disappear like I'm Houdini. Laid up with Asians that know tongue fool, getting blue when I got the call from young Drew. He was speaking Islamic, but I can understand it. He said, Al-Bubu, the eagle has landed. My reply, pronto, cousin, execute stage 2, put the turkey.
The next version we hear captures the full grandeur of this song. This is open air orchestra in Italy with Andre Rieu as the conductor and lead violinist. And audio really captures the open air quality to this concert. Now, before we hear the Godfather theme in the context of the movie itself, I must tell you, The Godfather is really in my top 5 all-time favorite movies, as well as Godfather 2. Going back to The Godfather, a funny story, when Paramount were planning this movie, one of the executive producers said they want it so authentic that you can smell the spaghetti. And they achieved that, and that's why it's such a classical, wonderful movie. This is a scene with Michael Corleone being played by Al Pacino, where he's courting Apollonia in Sicily.
Saretto me compare, Saretto Spadaro e la sua fidanzata. Questa è mia cugina Peppina e Peppino Viola. E questi sono i miei nipoti, e questi sono tutti i nipoti.
We finally reach Angelina Jordan and her performances. In fact, we're doing 3 different performances of the song by Angelina. The first one is a rehearsal with the orchestra, and you can hear the quality and purity of her voice when she's singing.
Holidays were by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hear us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live on till time. My life is yours, then I'll become. You came into my world with love so softly.
And here she is, age 12, giving a live performance in Kongsberg in Norway.
Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel the tender trembling won't start. We're in a world our very own, sharing a love that only few have ever known.
And the last version we hear is very recent. This video is by Mary, Angelina's grandma, and it's a very interesting technique that she uses. With one photo after the next, she fades out by blurring the focus. And to me, this is very striking because it's almost like the person in the photograph is melting into love, which fits in with the photos and fits in with the lyrics. And it's even more obvious if you look at the eyes as the focus is changing. And here she brings out her traditional voice that she uses for certain types of classical songs. To my ears, this is the voice that she used when she sung Oslo.
Far, far away, there's a little
girl, she's singing along with the seagulls in the sky. Speak softly, love, and hold me warm against your heart. I feel your words, the tender trembling moments start. We're in a world, our very own, sharing a love that only few have ever known. Wine-colored days warmed by the sun, deep velvet nights when we are one. Speak softly, love, so no one hears us but the sky. The vows of love we make will live on till we die. My life is yours.
With over 200 covers, we have so much choice and so many options when we look at the world of Angelina Jordan. Today we've looked at her cover of movie soundtrack. Who knows what we will look at in the future, but she does have a wonderful future in front of her. Okay, gang, I'm out of here. I'll catch you later. Bye.